Good morning on this sunny Thursday. Getting ready to do a third yoga class for you guys. And we're going to do a little bit of our work today standing. So we'll start in our standing position and then we are going to end on the mat. I'll have to do a little camera movement, but when I go on the mat, it's better if I move my camera down a little bit lower. So nothing professional here by any means, but I want to make sure that I get the best angle for you guys. So we're just going to go ahead and start at the front of our mat. I'm facing this way because otherwise you lose my arms and stuff. So you may or may not be able to see my feet. That's okay. We're going to just put our feet right under our hips. I want you to get that nice tall posture. Relax those shoulders back and down. We're going to start with those palms in the center here, holding, and we're going to start just with our deep breaths. So I want you to inhale in through your nose and then exhale all the way back out through your mouth. We're going to hold on to those deep breaths here as we get ready to move. Good. And today, this class, I'm going to make it where we move a little bit more. So a nice, easy flow. So we're not going to move real quick, but a lot of the positions and sequences we do, we're going to do them with holding and with movement, so just to give you a little variety. So as we keep those deep breaths going, I want you to try to clear your mind here. Good. Think about how lucky we are that the sun is shining today. That later today we can go out and get some fresh air, whether we do yard work, go for a walk, take a bike ride, anything just to get outside and enjoy the warmer weather. Close your eyes. We're going to stay here a couple more deep breaths and then we'll start our movement here. Good. On that next deep breath in, I want you to inhale, extending those fingertips towards the ceiling here. Lift that chin and hold. We're going to stay in our holding positions here this first round. As you inhale, when you're ready, you can take it with that little lift. So you do inhale, fingertips lift and reach, and then exhale, relax. And just open and expand through that rib cage. Good. Next deep breath here. Exhale, we're just going to drop those arms wide. You'll lose my hands a little bit, but we're just going to gently press back. Open and lift here with that chest just to get that stretch all the way across the front. Good. Hold there. Good. Now we're just going to start a nice easy arm movement. So on your inhale, you're going to come up right next to your head. Our first exhale, extending and bringing those arms down to our side. Good. Inhale back up. This time exhale wide. Good. Back up. Exhale down in that sideways. Good. Exhale wide. Good. Keep that nice tall posture. Loosen up those shoulders. Do that a couple more times each way. Good. Exhale wide. Good. Up. And down. Good. One more time each way. Up. Good. Wide. And up to hold right there. Bring those palms back together. We're going to lower that chin. Hold our head in the center. And then I want you to try to get those arms above your head. So hands are together. A little bend in our elbows. As we're holding, we can straighten our arms and lift our fingertips towards the ceiling, but just take your time on that. Good. You'll feel that stretch in that shoulder, upper back. Good. On that next deep breath, we're going to exhale. You're going to drop your right arm to the side and extend that left arm all the way over. Reach those fingertips, so that arm extending down, other one's reaching over. Tomorrow night you see that they'll be gone too many Good. Next deep breath is our inhale through the center. Good. Exhale, drop it over. Exhale, step back. Good. You're holding. So opposite here, that left arm extending arm, right arm reaching over to that left side. There, get that nice stretch. All the way to the outside. Good. Now we're going to start a nice easy flow. This time we're going to just move side to side. Our inhale will always be in the center. So inhale, center. Good. Exhale, drop to the right. Exhale all the way out. Good. Lift to the center. Inhale up. Good. Exhale to that other side. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep that going. Up. And exhale. Nice. Good. We're going to go one more time. Over to the right. And come back up. And hold. Put those hands back together. In this holding position, we're going to go into a little deeper stretch. So if you can, palms stay together. We're going to drop to the right and keep those hands together right here. Good. If anything's uncomfortable with the shoulders or anything on this one, you can relax and drop your arms. If you need to, this arm can go back down. This is just giving us that deeper stretch here. Good. We're going to take one more deep breath. Good. And then a nice easy inhale in the center. Exhale, drop. We're going to hold on that other side here. Good. So we want to just keep everything centered over our hips and our heels and just dropping it over there. Excuse me. And next deep breath, we're back in the center. Our exhale, bring those arms down. Good. So shoulders and arms here, upper back starting to get warmer. Let's hold. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to work our way down. Start working on our back here and our legs. Good. I want you to take that next deep breath here and sweep it up for me. Inhale up. We're only going to go halfway, so I want you to put those hands above your knees and just relax for a second. Get set with those arms holding just above our knees. We're going to do a standing cat stretch. So on your next inhale, you're going to lift and roll your back to the ceiling. Good. Chin can relax to your chest here. Good. So we're going to do a standing cat and cow. Feels a little different when we're standing, so we use those legs as our leverage point and we hold those hands pressing into our legs. So on that next deep breath, you're going to exhale, drop that belly button towards the mat and lift your chin. So we're kind of in a little bit of a different feel when we do it standing, but we're still letting that belly button drop towards the mat, just nice and easy, stretching that back the other way. Good. Now you're going to move just those two positions, moving nice and easy. So on your inhale, you're going to roll your back into cat. And exhale, drop that belly button, lift that chin, stretch it into cow. Good. Again, inhale up. Good. Exhale. A couple more times right here. Nice big roll to the ceiling. Exhale, drop it through. And we're going to go back up, hold our cat one more time. To get that back nice and warm. Hold, drop that chin again to your chest. Relax your neck. Good, one more deep breath. We're going to exhale, drop that belly button towards the mat again one more time. You'll have that little bend in your knees. It'll just feel real natural there. Just relax, let that back stretch the other way again one more time. One more deep breath here, just exhaling, relax, bring your back neutral. And we're going to stay in this forward position and slide our hands to the top of our shins. So now we're in that monkey pose here, which is where our back is flat and neutral. So it's coming straight out from my hips. Just a nice straight line. Legs are in a straighter position. Hands are at the top of our shins right here, and we're just holding. Can gently press into the shins. Good. This one you want to stretch and lengthen that spine. So think of stretching from the top of the head. We can gently push into our shins. We're not going to move with this one. We're just holding this neutral position, relaxing your back, stretching it the long way here. Good. This last deep breath, we're going to exhale and relax. Bend the knees a little, slowly slide down. We're coming into our first forward fold. So once you're comfortable letting go of those legs, hands are going to come on the mat and hold right there. So forward fold. Remember, little bend in the knees, legs are in that straighter position. Still relax your upper body towards the mat here. Ourselves through one more easy flow in this position. So it's going to be our sweeping breath with our forward fold and our monkey. We're putting those three positions together. So when you're ready, deep breath, you're going to sweep it all the way up. Good. Our exhales all the way down into forward fold. Exhale up. Good. Next deep breath, halfway to monkey. Hands top of our shins. Nice stretch here. And then exhale back to forward fold. And then we're beginning again. Inhale, sweep it up. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Deep breath up. Here's that monkey. And exhale. Good. Again. Good. Warm everything up here. Exhale. Good. Halfway. And exhale back to the mat. Last time right here. Nice sweeping breath. Exhale. Halfway. And hold. Stay in that forward fold. Settle in. Relax. Good. If you want a little deeper stretch, you can take those hands off the mat. Grab the back of the legs here on that lower part of your leg. Gently pull that chest towards the center here. Nice and slow. We're going to work our way up slowly. Next deep breath. Bring those hands around to the shins. Come halfway back to monkey. Relax. Let your hamstrings release and relax here. Good. Last deep breath here. And we're going to slowly release that. Relax everything. And roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Good. All right, we're going to move on. I want us to come towards the front of that mat. Relax your feet for a second even. We got to just get ourselves ready. We're going to go into some warrior poses. I'm going to do them facing you guys this way. I tried a bunch of different angles with my camera. It's really hard. One, this room is not super big and there's a couch right here, but two, it was really hard. You were losing parts of my head and upper body, which was worse than losing my arms. So, all right, so having said that, let's start towards the front of that mat. I'm going to try to keep myself where you can see my front foot, but I'm going to walk you through, so I'm mirroring you. So we're going to keep your right foot forward, and you're going to take a step back with that left foot. So we're going into warrior one. So what we want to do is perpendicular with that back leg. So the toes are going to point out to the side. Our right foot is going to point right to the forward position. And then what we're going to do is make sure we're wide enough, so wider stance is where you're comfortable, okay? And then that right knee will bend, and we're going to turn our hips. So we want to face in that same direction, okay? So this is going to give us that nice hip opener, and all we're going to do is hold this first part here. So I want you to inhale up. Arms are going to extend and reach up towards the ceiling, and you can definitely gently, shift your hips forward and feel that nice easy stretch coming into the hips. Good, you can look up past those fingertips there, a little lift with your chin. Good, let's stay here. One more deep breath. When we exhale, we're gonna go into warrior two. So you're gonna exhale, turn your hips and bring your arms extending out from the shoulder. You can slide your feet wider if you need to. When we go into warrior two, we can bend that front knee deeper. So right knee can bend deeper as you're comfortable, sinking forward into that warrior two. So everything lined up, right? You don't see my back arm. It's coming right out of my shoulder in that opposite direction here. We're just looking past our fingertips in that forward position. Nice, we're holding one more deep breath. When we exhale, we're going into warrior three, or that reverse warrior, which is where we extend arm back. So hold your lunge position. So like stay in the lunge. That left arm extending down the leg, right arm reaching up. So you want to lean back on this one, get that nice stretch all the way up the side here. So you should feel that all the way up this right side as you reach those fingertips. Good, one more deep breath, exhale, I want you to come to center. And we're just gonna adjust our leg by straightening that right leg. So both legs straight, still staying in the same position, just with them straight. We're gonna go into triangle and pyramid. So triangle, we're gonna use that right hand as our guide. Start with that hand above your knee. That left arm is gonna extend. So you're gonna turn and open. You want that arm to go straight up to the ceiling, out from the shoulder. Okay, this is our starting position. If we wanna go into that triangle deeper, we slowly slide that hand down. Position here, nice and easy. So we're lined up, right? The right arm is extending down to the mat, left arm is extending up to the ceiling. Good, stay there, that little twist there. You'll feel some nice stretches through the back here. Good, one more deep breath here. We're gonna take our time, slowly come back to center. Finish with pyramid. All right, so left arm extending down the leg, right arm reaching up. So we keep both legs straight on pyramid, but we lean back again like we did in our warrior three. Stay here, take that last deep breath and exhale. Good, now I'm gonna have us just do a nice easy flow from this position, just to kind of keep those muscles warm, to get those legs moving a little bit. So when we do, all we're gonna do is go into our warrior two, where we bend our knee and then come back to the straight leg position. So the whole time we're doing this, our arms will stay extended out in that long position, right out from the shoulder. So on your inhale, you're gonna bend that knee, sink into that warrior two. Exhale, straighten it back up. Good, so use those breaths here. Inhale. Good, exhale up. Good, you're going only as deep as you're comfortable. Good, exhale. Nice, few more.
So why don't we get together?
Nice, we're gonna hold the last one. You just stay in that warrior two. Let's hold it one more time.
And we could waste it all tonight. Yeah.
One more deep breath.
And we could waste.
And exhale, relax arms, straighten that leg, and we can step it in. Good, hope that felt good. We're gonna switch sides. So you're gonna go into the opposite side, do the exact same thing on this side. So your left foot's the one staying forward. Warrior one, we just take that step back and we wanna angle that so the foot is perpendicular and pointing towards that side wall. So this is our starting position for our legs. Can bend that knee and then we're gonna turn our hips. Okay, so we wanna turn our hips again and get that nice twist there. You'll feel that opening of that hip here on your right side. When you're ready, arms are gonna extend, reach up. You can look up past those fingertips again, hold.
Everybody knows about everybody else. Nobody knows anything about themselves, 'cause they're all worried about everybody else. Yeah, yeah.
Good, couple more deep breaths. Good, next one is where we're gonna move on the exhale. Deep breath in, and exhale, we're gonna turn the hips and extend the arms out from the shoulders. So wider feet, you can slide them a little bit wider if you need to. Good, let that front knee sink forward as you're comfortable. Remember, arms is nice and strong, reaching and extending right out from our shoulders.
Life's just a waste of our time. So why don't we get together? We could waste everything tonight. We could waste.
Nice, one more deep breath. This is our exhale where we're gonna hold our lunge. Lean back, so right arm extending down the back leg, right arm or left arm, reaching up to the ceiling here. Lean back as you're comfortable. Get that nice stretch and extension here through that left arm. Good, last deep breath here. Our exhale into the center. And relax for a second. We're gonna straighten our front legs. So now both legs stay straight, going into triangle and pyramid. So we're gonna start same way we did on the other side. Hand just above our knee. So that left hand right above your knee. I want you to turn and open that up so the right arm extends straight out of your shoulder to the ceiling. So we got that little lift. So we're gonna line our arms up. This is that starting position. As we sink down into that and slide our hand on our shin, you're gonna come into that stretch deeper. So take your time. Nice, hold. Remember, both legs stay straight here on your triangle. And just taking your time, slow and easy when you're coming in. Take that deep breath here at the bottom. Exhale, slowly come up. And we're switching. We've got one more. We're going into that pyramid. So that right arm extending down the back leg. Left arm reaches right out of our shoulder. And we slowly lean back, extending and reaching our fingertips to the ceiling. Deep breath here, exhale into the center. Good. All right, we're gonna move into that nice easy flow here, just with our warrior two, bending that knee and then straightening it back to this position. So remember, as we do this, we're gonna keep those arms extended right out from our shoulders. Our deep breath in, we're gonna bend that knee. So inhale, go into that warrior two. Exhale, slowly straighten that leg, come back to center. Good. Again, nice deep breath in. And slow, use your deep breaths. Couple more. Good, this is that one we're gonna hold one more time. Sink into warrior two, hold right there. Nice, last deep breath here, and exhale, bring it into the center, good, and step it in, and here's where I'm gonna move my camera, so we're gonna switch into the floor. Oh, nice hair. You like that? I can see myself the whole time, so it's quite entertaining. All right, so, what's a little comedy relief for you guys? All right, so now that we have this down in a lower position, we're gonna stay on the mat for the rest of the time. I'll move a little bit more forward. So, videography, I did not study that in high school or in college. And even if I did, that was a really long time ago. There, so if you needed water, go get water. So we're gonna do some stuff on the mat, sorry. This has been such an experience for me, a learning curve, so I appreciate all of you tuning in and doing the videos. I really hope you're enjoying them, because I always feel better after I do them, and I'm hoping you do as well. So, having said that, we're gonna start at the front of our mat here. I want those hands just right towards that front edge. That's gonna give us room so that when we put our feet down on the mat, we've got that mat to hold us in place, okay? So what we're gonna do first is lift our knees, go into downward facing dog. We're gonna hold several positions, and then we're gonna move through them with the flow. So the whole time that we're on the mat. So when you're ready, you're gonna keep those arms nice and strong, straight arms, and lift those knees. Go downward facing dog, first one. Take your time. We're gonna do a couple of things to warm them up. All right, good. At least you can see all of me. Good. So remember, when we hold our downward facing dog, arms strong and extended, head relaxed in between your arms, lifting those hips up towards the ceiling, and we want to press those heels gently in towards the mat. Excuse me. Good. As we're holding, we're going to gently push one heel at a time. We'll do that slow pedal where we work one heel into the mat at a time. The other knee can bend. Good. We want to just really work on stretching, lengthening the back of the legs there. Get them nice and warm before we do any kind of flow or movement. Good. Taking it all slow and easy there. A few more times. Inhale up on those toes, nice and big. Exhale, press those heels in here, holding. Good, good. Next deep breath, you're gonna lower those hips into your plank position, right? So we're right here, wrists under shoulders. Adjust feet if you need to. If you ever need to shorten the distance on your plank, just put those knees down, but keep those hips in line with your spine. Okay, we're gonna hold here, nice and strong. Belly button in, our core, everything strong and stable. Good, one more deep breath. We're gonna exhale, lower all the way to the mat. So bring yourself all the way down, and we're coming into Cobra. Remember, Cobra can be straight arm. If that is too intense, too deep of a stretch, I want you to bring it on forearm, so whichever is more comfortable. When we do our flow, you're gonna need to use those straight arms. You just won't go any higher than you're comfortable, okay? So hold here. You can lift that chin a little bit. Yeah, good. I want you to exhale and lower that chest. All right, we're gonna start our flow. We're doing those three positions, okay? So we're gonna inhale into downward facing dog. We'll exhale into plank and lower to the mat, and then inhale up to Cobra. So it's gonna be slow. I want you to use every breath here nice and deep. So when you're ready, right here, our first deep breath is that inhale. Make sure toes are on the mat. We're going inhale up, downward facing dog. Nice deep breath. Exhale, slowly lower into plank here, and then lower yourself all the way down. Inhale into Cobra, come all the way up as high as you're comfortable. Exhaling back down, starting again right here. Just all we're doing. Deep breath. Exhale and lower. Good. Inhale up to Cobra. Exhale down. Good. A couple more times through. Deep breath. Good. Exhale into plank. Continue to exhale as you lower. Good. Inhale, Cobra. Good. Exhale. And one more time, all the way through. Deep breath. Keep that exhale lower. Cobra. And down. Good. I want you to come into child's pose and relax. So make sure those heels are those feet are either flat or you can keep it up on your toes. Depends on your hips and your knees. I want you to sit back on those heels and then bring those arms out in front. And we're going to relax into that child's pose. Okay, and a little bit closer for you. Good. The child's pose is a recovery pose, so we want to use this to relax and hold. So we want to work towards getting that forehead to come down on the mat if we can. Good. Let's take a little break from that child's pose just before we go back in to move. I want you to take a deep breath, come up into that all four position here. We're going to inhale and hold our cat stretch. Roll your back up. Good. Deep breaths there. Relax your back. Stretch it open to the ceiling. Good. Next deep breath. Exhale. Drop that belly button towards the mat. Lift that chin here. Good. Next deep breath. Exhale. We're going to stay right here in this position. That back is flat and neutral. We're going to do our wag the tail. When we do that, we're going to take a deep breath. And whatever way our head goes, our hips are going to go the opposite way. So I'm going to take you through it slowly. So on your deep breath in here, you're going to take a deep breath when you're in this center position. I want you to exhale, look past your right shoulder. Let your hips shift over to the left. And then deep breath in the center. Exhale to the other side. So look past left shoulder, hips go the opposite direction. Keep that going. Good. Exhale. So we want to just look down. We want to keep our neck neutral. Good. Exhale. Good. One more time each side. Back in the center and drop it back into child's pose. Now we're going to just hold in a few different positions. So we're going to just change our arm positions. So in this front position here, you're going to take both hands, walk them off of the right side of your mat. So they're going to be off of the mat and extended. So keep them as straight as you can. And we're going to lower our chest down. Just this little side angle child's pose here.
Circles they grow and they swallow people whole. After lives they say goodnight to wives they'll never know.
Good. One more deep breath. I want you to lift that chest and relax so you can walk it through the center. Gonna do that same thing off of the other side. So off of the left side of your mat. Lower that chest down and hold. Remember, keep those arms in a straight position.
Like gravity are places that hold. Never there was someone to keep me at home. It would be you. Everyone I come across in
Good. Nice and slow. Relax. Release that back to center. We're going to do one more thing in this child's pose position. If you need a break ever when you're holding child's pose, like if your hips start to tighten up or something doesn't feel right, just come up here, okay? Make sure you're always doing what feels comfortable. But we're going to do a thread the needle, but we're going to do it with this lower position, so we're keeping our child's pose. You're going to keep that left arm straight, and you're going to take your right arm, and I want you to put that elbow and forearm down just in front of your left knee. So this arm is going to just slide over. We want to try to make it a little bit straighter, and then we want to relax and lower that chest and shoulder towards the floor, so it's going towards the mat. Our head's not going to make it all the way down possibly, but you want to relax. Just let your side of your head rest on your shoulder. Good. Deep breaths here. One more deep breath. And exhale want you just to lift that shoulder up a little bit, ride it through there. And we're gonna switch sides, so let's do that same thing on the other side. So release that left hand, start with that palm facing up, elbow in front of your right knee. Okay, so that's our starting position. We want to slide it a little bit straighter, slide it over to the right side, and then lower everything towards the mat again. Relax your head here, so you should not be holding any tension in your neck, just relax.
Well, I walked over the bridge into the city where I live, and I saw my old landlord. Well, we both said hello, there was nowhere else to go, 'cause this rent I couldn't afford.
Good, last deep breath. And I want you to exhale, just lift out of that. Once you've got that hand back on the mat, lift it up here and relax. Good. Those are good stretches for upper back and shoulder. I want you to turn and have a seat here. So we're gonna finish in our seated position. So we're gonna do a few things just to do some stretches at the end here. So I want you to extend your left leg, and that right leg is gonna fold in. Remember, we don't wanna put any tension or pain in the knee if that folded position's not comfortable. Just bring it up. I want it just to have a relaxed position. We'll do a few things with that leg in a second, but our first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do our nice easy deep breath up, and we're just gonna extend and bring our chest forward for that stretch. So we're not doing any movements here other than the first one. So inhale, take your time, nice deep breath up, and exhale forward. Good. So we're bringing that chest forward. Hands can come onto the shin, or if you're able to hold the foot here, you can hold. Good. Get that deep stretch here.
Keep it tight. Keep it tight. I'm in love with you, girl. I'm in love with the world, though I can't help but follow.
Good. Let's take one more deep breath. Exhale. I want you just to relax and release that. Good. So that's the only stretch we're going to do on that left leg. We're going to take our right leg now and bring it across our body so that it's across where we can hold. So you're going to use either your hands, or if you're able to get those forearms on the outside of that leg. We want to stay nice and tall, but pull that just gently in towards our chest. Good, easy deep breaths. We're going to feel that here right in the outer thigh, hip area. And we want to just get those hips to relax. We're going to do a couple things here for our hips. These are kind of like an upright pigeon, so we're not doing our other pigeon today, but these are those same muscles we're trying to get to relax here. Good. Slowly exhale, release. We're going to stay here. You're going to keep your right arm around that leg to hold and keep it stable, and we're going to use that hand to grab our foot. So this is our starting position, right? If I need to keep it lower and pull it in, I can. If I'm able to bring it up chest level, and up here we can pull in. And then I know some of you are able to do that cradle where you bring those arms around. I have very long arms, so it makes it a little easier for me. So don't feel like you have to do that. You can use that hand and hold, but we want to be able to just hold and stabilize, and then gently pull that back in towards our chest. So this is going to give us a deeper stretch. Hit a couple different angles here for you at the end. Good, nice. One more deep breath. And we're gonna exhale, release that. Good, hopefully you're feeling better. I know I do. I need yoga every day. Just don't have time sometimes to fit it in. All right, so foot's gonna go on the outside of our left leg. We're gonna do a seated twist before we switch. So you're gonna put your elbow on your left leg, right leg, and your right hand. I was doing so good with my mirroring. So your right hand is behind you. Left elbow is going to gently push into that leg. You want to come into your twist nice and slow. Turn your head, look past your shoulder behind you. Good, last deep breath. And exhale, relax to center and switch. Good, so we're starting with that straight leg. So that right leg for you, straight and extended, toes are up, one deep breath. Remember, folded leg is comfortable. Inhale up for me. Good, exhale, relax. Bring those hands on the top of the leg, or if you're able to hold that foot for a deeper stretch right here. Just think about all the things we have to be thankful for. Everything going on right now. Make us appreciate all the things that we have, all the people in our lives. I know I do. Good. Exhale, release. I feel so fortunate that I can do a yoga class from my living room and you guys get to watch it. All right, we're crossing that over. Okay, remember you can use those hands or those forearms, either one. I want you to just stay nice and tall again. Gently pull that in. Good, just try to relax here. Deeper stretch one more time. Could have held that forever. Good. Wrap that arm on the outside of your leg. Right hand is going to hold that foot right. We're going to elevate only as high as we're comfortable. And you can cradle again if you want. So cradling, totally optional. Okay, so we're holding there. We want to just gently pull that leg in towards our chest again one more time. I do miss our yoga studio a lot. I miss it. But when we get back there, it will be amazing and wonderful. And it'll be the best yoga class we've had in a long time. All right, seated twist. So right elbow is on that leg. Left hand is behind. Good. Slowly come into your twist here. Relax. Come back to center and bring that out. Good. Last thing I want to do here, we're at like 45 minutes, so we're just going to finish up here. In the last few things I want to do, I want us just to come into our diamond. We do a lot to stretch outer thigh, hip. I want to just take that into that opposite here, get a little bit for inner thighs, hips here. So we're going to hold at the bottom of our shin. Elbows are just going to sit somewhere in the inside of our legs. And I want you to just gently push into those legs. Let your knees relax wide. Chest is just about halfway forward. Good, nice and slow. Exhale, release. You can stay right there if you want to bring it a little deeper. Bring those hands on the top of your toes. Elbows can come on the front of your shins. And you can bring that chest a little deeper into that stretch there. So hold anywhere you're comfortable here at the end. That back is neutral. Relax your neck. Good, nice and slow. Exhale, release. Bring those knees together. Arms hug behind the legs. Gently press your back away. Drop your chin here. Relax. Good. Exhale, relax, release that. Good. You can keep legs there or you can cross them and just relax your legs. So either position here. Good. Let's bring those arms behind. See if you can hold those hands together, and then we want to just slowly lift and extend away from our back and lift our chin there. I want you to stretch your chest, front of the shoulders again one more time. Good, relax, bringing it down. Arms just relax behind. Last thing we're going to do, drop that ear to your shoulder. Good, and switch. Good, so if you need nice, chill, relaxing music at home right now, Jack Johnson Radio is one of my favorites. That was just Jack Johnson, and he is amazing. Good, head back to center. Relax Relax those arms. Stay right here with me. Finish with our deep breaths just like we started.
And I'm not proud of my days in the torn up town. No postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth breakers dripping in the bathroom, bloodstains.
Good. One more deep breath. And exhale, relax. And thank you for joining me today. Namaste. And before I go, I wanted to let you all know how much we appreciate you, the members of Lorient West Community Center. I know other people may be watching the video, but I just wanted to reach out to you guys, let you know you should have received an email. We're trying to give you as much as we can online and things during this time. But I did want to say that if there's any way you're able to donate, starting April 1st, we're not drafting anybody's accounts. We will have no income coming in. So unfortunately, the center still incurs lots of expenses, even with no members in the building. But we just wanted to ask if that is something that you are able to do, that we would greatly appreciate it. So if you can't, no problem. We just know that we value you and we want to continue to provide the best that we can for you. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.